Somebody asks, how do you know if somebody's love bombing you? Yes, you love that they're showering you with attention, right? Yes, we all love that. But because of all that love and attention, there's one thing that you're missing, and that's the red flag that you need to be looking for. It feels uncomfortable. After work, you have a thing that you do. You have your routine. You get home from work, you take a shower, you pray, whatever it is that you do. And you have told this person before that no, because you do this and that, and all of a sudden, this person is in your face during that time. That person is taking up all your time. They are crossing all your boundaries. They are ignoring it. Even though you tell them that you do these things, they still show up. They still calling you, right? They still don't want to go home and blah, 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 right? And the reason why you're afraid to really put your foot down, you've done it with your family, you've done it with your friends, you've done it with other people you've met, but that person, because of the attention, all the admiration, they're getting you high. That's why you don't put your foot down and you let them cross all your boundaries. They're disrespecting you. They're ignoring everything you've ever told them and showing up, right? With gifts, with dinner, with this and that, just taking up all your time. And you want to say something, but you don't, because you don't want that to stop. They're being sweet to you. They're being kind. They love me. They're not hurting me, but it feels uncomfortable for you. Another thing that I experienced myself was, let's say you work a schedule, like you work the night shift, and they know that you go to bed at a certain time. You go to bed at 4 because you got to be at work at 12 a.m., something like that. And at around 4 o'clock, they're calling you. They're sending you texts. They want a conversation. The conversation gets cute. It gets sexual. Whatever it is that they're doing that you feel uncomfortable cutting it because that person got you drunk in love. You're the only one falling in love, by the way. Okay? They're just playing with you. This is what they do when they want to get something from you. Whether it is they want to drain your energy, or they want to drain your bank account, your self-esteem, because they're jealous, or they want you, there's something about you that they want to destroy. And now, keep in mind that this doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. This could be a friendship, okay? This could be a family member that's always in your face and, starting drama, doing anything to drain your energy. All right? It feels uncomfortable, but it's my little sister, it's my little brother, oh, my mom passed, and yeah. Let me tell you something. And I've heard it in many videos, and I know this for a fact. These type of energy vamps, whatever diagnosis you want to give them, these type of energy vampires, they do not go for simple, regular old, ordinary people. All right? So either you have a good career, or you have money in the bank, or you are loved by other people, you get a lot of attention, you're pretty, you are, you work out, you got a nice body, whatever, male or female. There's something special about you, and this person is so envious of it. They admire you, but at the same time, they're so envious of it. That's why they are always around you, because they want to knock you off of your equilibrium, like knock you, they stretch to get you off track. Whether they're doing it by pissing you off, or in a romantic relationship would be more like, love bombing. See if I can find another example. Let's say it's the jealousy has to do because of how the relationship you have with your children, right? And you are easily manipulated. They start planting seeds that your family member, whoever the family member, there's children, they're taking advantage of you. You do everything for them. And then later on, when they start getting comfortable with you, they're going to start saying, like, you should keep some of that to yourself. You should learn to say no, and this and that and the other. It's a very important point right here. The only reason why they're able to do it because you have weak boundaries anyway. If you had strong boundaries, they wouldn't be able to do it. Okay? Because we can be all day and all night like, oh, these people are mean, or she's mean, he's mean, or whatever, but if you have strong boundaries, it's like, this is how I live. Not this is rules that I made for people. This is how I live. I had a co-worker oh, can you give me a ride to here because my son is going to pick me up from here? That's how it started. One ride here, one ride there, no problem. Next thing you know, I'm driving her. Like, after a while, like they because they're like, oh, you're so this, you're so that, you're so funny, you're so... Man, I didn't even know that I had that issue, right? I'm driving her every day. She's not giving me gas money. She's in my house all the time. I drop her off at home. Next thing you know, 20 minutes later, somebody drop her back. She just brought clothes to spend the night because I'm like, I'm not driving you home. Oh, he can't come pick me up like that. Let me tell you something. When I see the big picture now that, you know, after it happened, right? I look at everything and I'm like, how did all that happen? Right under my nose, I wasn't even paying attention. After a while, I was her free ride. And then now, my dirty clothes is piling up. My drawers are not neat. My drawers used to be neat. They're not neat. I had so many things pending. But I was dropping her here, there, and over there, and picking up, and because she gave me this sob story, and I swear I was feeling sorry for her because she needed somebody there because everybody takes advantage of the little baby. You have to realize that this spiritual shit really is for real, and people can really read you. They can read you like it's a thing that sounds fictional, but people can read you. And it's not like, oh, after spending some time with you, yes, they know certain details about you, but people can literally read you when you're a good person, when you're a caring person, when you have weak boundaries. There's a way to care. No, there's a way to help out. These people, man, his car is all jacked up. That's why he's driving like that. There's a way to help out and not care so much. Like, think like logically, not emotionally. When you do everything with your feelings, that's when you get caught up out there with those type of people. Right? Oh, poor thing. Her daughter takes advantage of her, because that was her story. Her family took advantage. Oh my God, her brother did this to her when she was a child. Like, oh my God, she was probably telling me a whole bunch of shit that probably she did to people, making me think that people were doing that to her. Woman driving a better car than me, makes more money than me, and all that. Got a house. I'm staying in an apartment. Not that that's anything here or there, but you know what I mean. And I'm feeling sorry for her. You know, one thing I realized, it wasn't her I was feeling sorry for, it's me. It's the inner child that I was feeling sorry for, my inner child. But her stories, according to me then, I was feeling sorry for her, so I was caring about her. I didn't even know this woman. Today I realized, like, I didn't even know her. Why was I doing all that? After you start getting smart and they kind of caught on that you're catching on to them, they ghost you. Because it's like, okay, the jig is up, so they ghost you, right? So by the time, let me tell you, I started hanging out with her in some time in like May, and by the end of the year, she was gone. So, but it feels like with all this was going on for a couple years because it was so much. The drama. Oh my God, the drama. Anyway, that's how you notice when you are being love bombed. Like, it feels uncomfortable. You want to say something. The reason why you're not saying something, or you may not say something, or you did not say something, is because you was loving all the attention. But pay attention to how you feel. Do you feel uncomfortable? Do you feel that, oh my God, I just told this person that and they're doing it anyway? Like one time, real quick, when she was at my house and we were hanging out. My room is, I don't like things on the floor. And I think I've said that. And my room was always neat. Not that I'm like a neat freak, but you know, whatever. And she was gonna go take a shower, and I'm outside the room doing something, and I come in my room and I saw, this is a grown ass woman, by the way. I'm talking about 40, 42 years old at the time. And she was going to take a shower, and I came in the room. She had already gone in the bathroom. In her jeans, she like walked out of her clothes and left it on my floor. And in my head, I felt my intuition, like I felt she did it on purpose. Because who does that at other people's house? And I felt, because I said that I don't like things on the floor or whatever, I felt that that action that she took to leave those things, I felt it was coming from a toxic, a negative, from mean, disrespectful place. Disrespectful is what I meant to say. I felt that it was coming from a disrespectful place. And I did nothing about it. I just let it go. So, which shows that I had weak boundaries. Otherwise, I would have been like, because I didn't even consider her a friend. I never considered her a friend. She was just somebody, in my head, I was her friend, but I didn't consider her a friend, if y'all know what I mean. Just like an acquaintance. But I let this woman be around me like almost all the time until she ghosted me. And she was actually growing on me. Like, I was starting to get used to her being around. Anyway, people, pay attention to how you feel. If you feel uncomfortable and this person is disrespecting all of your life's rules and regulation, the way you live, the things you do, she's knocking you off of your track. Guys and women, if this guy is doing it, pay attention. How do you feel? If you feel funny, if you feel you're being disrespected, if you feel that you're being ignored, if you feel that, listen, because remember, boundaries is not for them. Boundaries are for you. So you're not creating rules by which they have to live. This is my life, and this is what my life is like. And if you come in my life and you disrespect my life, the way my life is, and I'm comfortable with my life being like that, then you got to go. You know what I mean? All right. Bye.